everybody, it's me, Michael V again, and I'm here with the pack. It's needless to say that whenever the pack comes over, we go out and get a bunch of video game stuff. It's really bad. We're like inhibitors, I guess, and what do you call it?
We inhibit the mass.
Yeah. I don't know, but basically, like, we're addicts, and we're always trying to quit, and we make sure we don't quit. Anyway, so we actually decided to do a video about disc replay. It's one of the most kick-ass places to go to actually get your video games retro stuff if you want to find them in the wild, which is the term. Like, you don't want to go to eBay and have to deal with not getting to inspect the game yourself and what have you. We have a whole lot of stuff that we bought. We're just going to go through it kind of as a show and tell, and we'll just kind of discuss. The first game that I picked up, actually, today was Q*bert for the NES. So, Shazam! Shazam! Yeah, Q*bert, it's an old arcade game. I was never very good at it at all. It's not in my collection, obviously, but now it is. So, bam! Shazam!
Good regular Nintendo game called Kid Icarus. Not a lot of people know about it. You may have seen the main, the protagonist from this game on the new Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Wii console.
I know it's kind of surprising I don't have this collection. It is one of the original. I believe this actually was one of the launch titles, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. But I picked up Excite Bike. It's one of the first motorcycle racing games. It was the first motorcycle racing game on the NES. And what makes this game important, really, to gaming is customizable maps.
Another regular Nintendo game I picked up was one I only picked it up because my mom really enjoyed it and my parents did when I was younger. It's called Rygar. It's about a guy, I guess, adventuring around killing monsters with his flying disc. Another one that I've added to the collection, is another original release, is Pinball. Now, people always joke about Pinball because, especially in the early days of Nintendo, they could hardly put out an original Nintendo game without putting Mario in it. And this was originally, I think it was originally an arcade game, or it was a port of a different game, and basically they added a hidden section where Mario would be bouncing your ball in Breakout or something along those lines. The very first Tekken in the long box that they no longer make for PlayStation games, and it's a pretty good condition. And you even got the book with it. Look how big that book is for the PlayStation.
This game, the box is something you want to keep, and so I think the long box just makes it feel more epic, makes it feel more important. It doesn't just feel like a random, I don't know, Celine Dion CD that's released.
It really does.
Alright, so the next game that we got was this game called Demon's Sword. I have actually never played this game. I still haven't played the game because we just got home from our crazy event. And Demon's Sword is made by Taicho. I really just like the name of the game. Really, I chose it just for the name. The cover has Fabio with a flaming sword or something. I don't know.
Nintendo case, regular Nintendo case for Super Nintendo, all those nice things. So I had to get The Illusion of Gaia for the Super Nintendo, only because it's a rare adventure RPG that I've always wanted to have. I've played it on the computer, and I just wanted it because it's amazing!
Played Doom 2, I played Wolfenstein and Duke Nukem, Quake, Unreal Tournament, and then when we got to GoldenEye, I just stopped. I was like, shh. Who needs anything else? Who needs anything else? I got GoldenEye 007. But everyone and their mother has been telling me that Perfect Dark is the place to go after you play GoldenEye. And they had it for a good price there, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. And so I'm looking forward to spending some time with Perfect Dark and finding out what it's all about.
I like PlayStation games a lot because they came out with a lot of kick-ass games back then. Parasite Eve is an RPG that came out for the PlayStation. This is the greatest hits version. It's a 2-disc long game. It's just an RPG about some crazy-ass parasite virus thing and fucking rats that turn huge and want to eat you.
I picked up Echo the Dolphin. I recently picked up the game for Genesis called Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time. I've been playing it. It's redonkulously difficult, at least for me. So I don't know if it's just me, but it was very, very hard. But I wanted to pick up the original Echo the Dolphin as well. And I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the condition of this cartridge is immaculate. It actually looks like it's barely ever been played. So I'm very happy to get a hold of this and can't wait to pop it into my Sega Genesis Model 2.
I did get Chrono Cross for the PlayStation. A lot of you who are RPG fans have heard of Chrono Cross or the Chrono series from the Chrono Trigger from the Super Nintendo. And the Chrono Cross is the sequel for Chrono Trigger. It's 20 years after, but it's amazing. It's 2 discs long, rated T for teen. Squaresoft makes some pretty epic games that I enjoy. So if you're looking for games of that sort that you enjoy, discrete places to play.
Now, Chrono Trigger is one of the most beautiful RPGs ever, and I really can't get into RPGs, and I know it now because I try to get into Chrono Trigger. I love the story. I love the art. Anybody who watches this long enough probably knows that I love Akira Toriyama's work. I love the art. I think the playstyle is really cool, but I'm just not an RPG person, I guess. I really couldn't get into the turn-based fighting thing, so...
Well, they had the active turn-based, but it was still turn-based. But yeah, another good thing about Disc Replay is you can actually pick up anime at Disc Replay. Anything you can get, Samurai Deeper Hero, you can get Dragon Ball Z, Tsubasa Chronicles, anything you can really think of, they're like, oh my god, they have that? They have it. That's right. So I picked up Season 4, of DBZ, with Trunks on the front. But yeah, so that kind of basically is all we got.
Absolutely.
We kind of went on another little spending spree.
It wasn't as big as our last one. Well, his was pretty massive.
Mine was pretty bad.
But mine was just, it didn't break my budget or anything like that. But yeah, so we've been talking a lot about the Disc Replay place, and over time, we've realized that it's actually a pretty cool place. When you have competition like EV Games out there, or it's not even EV Games anymore, it's GameStop now. They're all, yeah, but with GameStop out there, yeah, we're about to start trashing games. Yeah, we're about to start trashing GameStop, so get ready for that. Who charge an arm and a leg, though. You try to trade in a game to them, and they'll give you like $1 for, and then sell it for like $30. It's a slap in the face, and I mean, they, like, one of the best instances is my brother-in-law sold me his Wii, and he had a bunch of games left over that I didn't want, and he went to sell it to him. My girlfriend, my sister, look out for that. I'm from Mississippi. My sister, who is my brother-in-law's wife, of course, went off to sell them. She comes back like, I got a great price. He says, great, what'd you get for the game? Now, I appraised his games for being worth $60, and that was if all of them were half off. So it was a very large lot. She says, I came back with $14 and then $40 in store credit. And he doesn't own a video game system. So $40 in store credit wasn't anything. So basically, they took all $60 worth of his games for $14. I mean, they're underhanded. I don't like them at all. And also, a big problem with GameStop is their stickers. For those of you who are collectors, just don't buy stuff at GameStop, period. Buy them online, get them fresh from the factory, get them still in their saran wrap and stuff, because those stickers that they put on there are garbage. They tear off, they leave marks all over the place. Disc Replay uses these really light glue stickers that just come right off without any problem.
Yeah, so we're trying to tell you to, if there is a Disc Replay close to you, hit it up and give it a look around.
Because it's cool what they do. There's a lot of places that do this, but Disc Replay's really good at it. They basically, they don't get new stuff in, which is what makes them different. They operate entirely off of, it's like the Goodwill version almost of video games, except for if people don't donate, they actually will give you money for your games. So also, if you have a huge Super Nintendo lot, and you have a wife and kids, and you're kind of like, I don't really have time for these games anymore, and you're looking to get rid of them, go to Disc Replay. You'll get cash on the barrel for it. So.
And then I'll buy them.
Yeah, and then all of us will buy them. So I mean, it's a great place to go. So yeah, so go over there.
You heard from us. Later, guys.
So until next time, I'm Michael B, and this is The Pack, and this is us talking about Disc Replay.
Stuff.